So how to perform blood flow restriction training. So there's this protocol that's in the research of performing 30 reps, 15 reps, 15 reps, and then going max out. Aiming for about 15 reps or above. Between these repetitions, you've got between 30 and 60 seconds of rest. And you want to be around about the same load. So if we're on, let's say, bicep curls, on a lighter load, maybe like 7.5s, and maintaining this load all the way through. If you find that you're fatiguing and not able to hit this 15 rep mark on the second set, then you can drop it down. But we're trying to maintain that external resistance all the way through. The exercises that we're not doing like heavy lifts. There's a lot of research around blood flow restriction training saying about 20% of the 1 rep max. But I like to not do it on like kind of main compound lifts, mainly accessory lifts. And also, like I said, we're working on imbalances, maybe rehabbing from an injury. So mainly they're isolated exercises. The main ones that we use for upper body, bicep curls, tricep extensions and lateral raises. But you can also use them for press-ups, TRX row and pull-ups as well. For lower body exercises, we've got goblet squats, so not going heavy compound lifts, the back squat. We've got hip thrusts, so for specific development of the glutes. You could actually do that single leg as well. We've got lunges and split squats. These are probably the most favoured one for the lower body. And also you've got like, because like we're saying about working around, like targeting specific muscle groups, there's a lot that goes into these lunges and split squats. The trunk's involved, the upper body's involved as well to hold the weights. Another interruption, we've got Lee Rickards tripping over a wire. So these can be quite difficult. The hip thrusts are all right. The goblet squats, the core can get involved with that, and also the lunge and split squats. Using machines on the lower body is quite advantageous. So we've got leg extension for quads, leg curl for hamstring development, and also you've got leg press. This is probably one of my favourites for doing blood flow restriction training. We did this back, I'd say about 6 years ago, with Calibration when we were coming back from injury. Doing the leg press, doing some single leg presses, doing it quite light. But yeah, you know that you're going to get maximum recruitment from the lower body, and nothing's really kind of challenging your upper body wise on that. Now we're going to show you how to use the Saga Fitness BFR cuffs. First of all, you download the Saga Fitness app from the App Store. And then when you go onto the app, you can do pre-BFR screening. I'm not going to do this now because there's confidential information on this, but it's like a questionnaire, like you'd fill in before you do any sort of exercise. And also you do a calibration with your BFR cuffs. And that is just basically setting the right pressure setting that's for you. So it's towards each individual. So you put on the cuffs, you set your pressure setting, and then it'll give you a recommended pressure setting for your workouts. I've done this quite often now. I've got my own profile, so I'll crack on and show you how to do it in terms of your warm-up. So you put on the cuffs to the periphery of the muscle, so I'll just do it just underneath my deltoid and the top of my biceps and triceps. And wrap it round and making sure that it's tight, but it's not too tight. You don't want it to be trying to create blood flow restriction straight away, but you just want it to be comfortable, so it's just sitting into position. You can't move it, but it's not too tight. So now we've got the cuffs on, they're switched on. Now we're ready to start the workout. So all you do is press start, and then the app looks to try and pair the cuffs to your phone. As you can see, the cuffs are switched on, they're linked up to the phone, and we've got sufficient battery for the workout. The battery life, you can charge it up just plugging in USB into each cuff. So we're ready to work out. So press proceed with 2 cuffs. Then now you look to set your pressure setting. So my pressure setting is automatically set up to 110 due to my BFR screening. And then when I'm ready to begin the workout, you press begin workout, and you'll be able to hear through the microphone, I hope, that each cuff starts to make a buzzing sound, and you start to feel that compression on top of your arms. And now you're ready to work out. And then you've got a BFR cuff inflation timer. You want to make sure that you're going around like 5 minutes, have a rest, and then go 5 minutes again. So get your bicep curls. In this next section, we're going to do bicep curls and tricep extension. I'm going to aim to do that in under 5 minutes. Then just alleviate that pressure, alleviate that compression, and then restart again for the triceps. If you're ever wanting to reduce the pressure, you can just press minus, and you'll be able to hear the cuffs adjusting. And also if you're wanting to increase the pressure, you can just press plus, and you can hear the cuffs adjusting, and you can also feel it. But I'm going to keep it at 110. Now I'm going to go into my workout on the arm. So I'm going to do bicep curls with the 30-15 protocol, and then I'm going to pause the workout because we don't want the BFR cuff inflation timer to be over 5 minutes. So we're going to just stop it, have a minute or two rest, and then go on to the triceps. Okay, so now I'm going to start off with the bicep curls. We're going to go for 30 repetitions. Got to make sure that we're still slow on the eccentric. Nice and controlled, even though we're trying to rep out 30 repetitions. It's important not to rush these reps. Should start feeling the burn around about the 20 mark. Oh, feel the burn. Oh. Rest a minute, and then we're going to go again. Same load, but for 15 repetitions. Now I've rested a minute, now I'm ready for the 15 reps. This way, start really feeling the burn on this. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, that's tough. Oh. Yeah. You never think that a light weight will really affect your muscles that much in a very short amount of time. You can see that the metabolic stress, the muscles, not under a significant amount of load, and I can feel like this, like doing 30 reps and 15 reps is something that I'd feel like at the back end of a workout when I'm really going hard. I've done some heavy weights, I'm doing some high volume efforts at the end. I'm getting that pump and that burning sensation so early on in this workout. It's making me feel really effective. Okay, another 15 seconds, I'm ready to go again. This is my second set of 15 repetitions. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, minute rest. Got Lee Rickards here laughing at me. There's your go next. If you ever feel like uncomfortable when you're doing this, don't feel obliged to keep up the pressure setting. You're allowed to reduce it. You don't want to be feeling too much like kind of pins and needles in your forearms. It's like You know, when you sit on the toilet for a little bit too long, you cut off the blood flow to your legs, you start getting pins and needles and everything. So like on this, if you start feeling pins and needles in your forearms, that's a sensation that you don't want to feel. So if you feel like you need to reduce the pressure, just reduce it rather than sticking with it, being really stubborn and then causing too much fatigue or you know, it becomes a little bit unsafe as well. So I've got my last set. I'm going to go for 15 reps, but I'm going to go for max reps. So it might be 12, I might fail, or I'm going to try and push beyond that 15 to really push my arms beyond fatigue. Ooh, that first rep's tough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, oh, come on, 2 more, 14, 15, oh, that's tough. If you're wanting to quickly switch it off, just press the buttons here, and that'll alleviate the pressure. Oh, that feels so good to alleviate that pressure there. Okay guys, so hope you've enjoyed that workshop about blood flow restriction training for boxing. If you're wanting to put this into your training methods, like I said before, you've got to make sure that you're being safe and make sure that you're being precise, and the best way to do that is investing into these Saga Fitness blood flow restriction cuffs. You can get the arms, and you can also get the cuffs for the lower body, and you can also get this in a bundle and save yourself £50. From that, you can save even more with a 10% discount with the discount code BOXINGSCIENCE. And if you've got any more questions about blood flow restriction training for boxing, please file them in the comment box below, or send me an email at dannywilson@boxingscience.co.uk. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks very much to Saga Fitness for sponsoring this YouTube channel, and hopefully I'll see you soon on a future workout video.